Hey crafty friends, it's Alyssa with Crafting to Cope, and I'm on today with a Joann's haul. So obviously Joann's is going out of business and they have their clearance deals. And so I went into a couple different stores this week just to kind of see what they had left and picked up some great clearance finds. So I thought I'd share those with you. Pretty much everything was 60 to 80% off. A lot of it was 80% off. And stuff was just everywhere, so you kind of had to look around for it. So on end cap, I did find some random sheets of paper that were just kind of all bunched together, and so I went through them and just picked out the ones that I thought that I would use. And so I got one sheet of the Vicky Bouton with the lemons, and then it has almost this denim print on the back. From Bloomin' Wild, I got Paige Evans Blooming Wild. I got the scallop stripes. Kind of as like a quilt look to me, but I love these stripes. And then I really do like this one. So I got two sheets, and again, it has this little squares on the back, which is great if you want it. They're like twinchy size. Like if you want to make little embellishments, you can use them individually for layering. Otherwise, obviously, you could just use the whole pattern in your project. And then I found one sheet from Groovy Darlin' from Jen Hatfield, which I was kind of bummed about. I was hoping I'd find more. I never bought this collection, and now I wish I had. And so I just found one of these with the vans and then the little peace signs, multicolored peace signs. And then I did get quite a few of this sheet from Paige Evans Blooming Wild. And I really just love this floral with all these bright colors and the pretty blue background. And then the stripes on the back. Like, I just love them, and you can use them in so many different projects. So I got this to add to my stash of the Blooming Wild collection. And then I did surprisingly find 2 packs of the Park Lane Precision cardstock, 60 sheets, 80 pounds, 3 of each color, and it's textured. So you can kind of see all the different colors here. At the bottom, it shows all the colors, and you get, again, 3 of each of those colors. So I got this one, and then more like jewel tone again. This is solid core, textured, and 3 sheets of all of the colors that you see at the bottom here. And then on the back, they show the colors as well over here. So I thought, since I can't just run to Joann's whenever I need a certain color, I'd stock up on these to see if I could match some collections while I'm doing projects. But I won't have that go-to place anymore to just go and check out the Basil cardstock and match a project. So I also got a few more packs of these flowers. Some of them are repurchases. All of them are kind of in the same color scheme. So this one has kind of like the coral, yellow, dusty blue, and teal roses. And then again, the same color scheme, but this one came with this cute little butterfly in there, and then just different flowers and some greenery. And then this one, it has some leaves behind it, and then just the 6 flowers. And then I really like this one because it comes with like rosebuds in the back, you'll see, and then these cute little butterflies and the matching colors. So I thought those would be good, and those colors kind of match some projects, you know, that I would work on. And then I found this Bo Bunny Charmed Chronicles kit. It said it was $8.99, but again, the paper was 80% off, and so it was 80% off of that $9. And so these card kits are great. I always buy them when I always did buy them at Joann's when they match the collections, because they came with stickers and then ephemera, washi strips, you know, the glue pop dots, and then it comes with cards and envelopes. But you could use these to make a quick card for a project, or you could just use, I've used a card backs just in my projects, not actually as cards. So I'm actually going to miss picking these up. I always would pick just like a couple of them up with each collection so I could use the different things within my projects. So I got that. And then I did find some happy planner items. So I did get this Plan, Dream, Craft, Create, Inspire Design. So it's like the maker, classic size calendar extension. And so it comes with sticker sheets, undated layout, checklist layout, a pocket folder, some unlabeled dividers, and I just thought that this would be good to have on hand to add pages to my planner. I use a planner to kind of keep track of my craft projects and now my videos. And so I have kind of the maker edition of my planner. And so it's that theme. So I also found 3 packs of stickers that I didn't have and I thought I could use universally, either for my planner or just in projects. So one that I got was seasonal. And so it has all the different holidays inside of it, you know, from Christmas to winter to Halloween to fall, summer, a lot of different summer themes. And so I thought this would be good for my planner, but also just in, you know, projects. And then the same with this one, it's Happy Plants, so it's more bright. This is maybe more geared towards the planner. There are some little icon stickers and things in there. Sometimes these sentiments could be used, but usually, like in this one, it's mostly all planner themed, so I'd probably just use this in my planner. But I did really like the bright, fun colors, so I got that one as well. And then the last one I got is a memory keeping. So I don't actually do planner memory keeping. I've always kind of been intrigued by it, but I haven't done that. But I thought that this one would be really good because it comes with a lot of different sentiments. And then, you know, that I can just use in like normal projects. And then it has some really cute stickers. So like flowers and like these border strips are really good for using. You can even use some of like these things in layering on projects. So I thought this would be good to just incorporate into my paper crafting. But again, a lot of like bigger sentiments, little sentiments, and I really liked these butterfly stickers. So I got that one as well. And I mean, you can't really go wrong for 80% off. So, and then every time I go into Joann's, since, you know, the sad sales have started, I find the foam, and I buy this foam to use for die cutting, but I use it a lot in like my shadow words. And so I picked up some of the colors that they had. So they have this gold metallic. I got that. And then pale yellow, which I use in like my lemon projects. I did get 5 of this hot pink, this metallic hot pink, and I use this just in everyday projects, but I use it a lot like for pink lemonade or lemonade theme. And then this is also great for Valentine's Day for my shadow words, so I got that as well. And then 2 of the white glitter, so I really like this one. They only had 2, so I got the 2. And then I was happy to find 2 packs of the sticky back foam sheets, and so these are glittered. And they come with red, orange, silver, green, pink, blue, purple, white, and black. So it's a lot of sheets. And some you get 1 of each, some you get 2 of each. So I just thought that that was going to be great. And again, I got 2 of those, and they're the sticky back, which makes life a little bit easier when you're die cutting. And then I do have the multi-cinch, and so I've picked up quite a few. I think this is the 3rd one I picked up to go with my multi-cinch during these sales. So I'm not sure if this is Coptic or Coptic, but I purchased this. And then on the side, you can see what the die cuts out. So I got that. And then for the die I already have for my cinch, I did purchase, because again, they were 80% off and they were relatively cheap to begin with, 3 packs of the little gold planner discs. So I got those as well. And then I did get a few beads. So I found these silicone beads. This is a repurchase. I have these and I've used them, but these beads are great for pens, pokey tools, or dangle charms when you're making projects. So again, summer and all the fruit theme, I'll probably use those. And then this is a 12-pack of rose beads, silicone beads. And I thought these are going to be great too, just to match with all these different colors when I'm making things. I have done a lot of ladybug projects, so I did find, you know, some beads that I could use in those projects. So these are just red beads with little black speckles on them, so I thought those would be good. And then I found 2 of these glass ladybugs, and I have had these, but again, I just thought I'd have them on hand to make a few more projects, so I got 2 of those. And again, the beads were 80% off, so can't really go wrong. I also found a couple of these St. Patrick's Day beads, and so they're little shamrocks and then kind of like the colors of the Irish flag. And I don't really have any St. Patrick's Day beads, so I thought these would be super cute on dangles for a St. Patrick's Day project. And then I found 2 packs of these, 2 strings of these with the little gingerbread men on them, and then Christmas glass beads. So again, I got 2 of those. Never have enough Christmas beads. These ones I would buy all the time. They are great, again, for pens and pokey tools, and they're multicolored, so you can just take one bead off for a project and kind of hang on to the rest to match another project. So I got 2 pastel and 1 of the brights, and that's just what they had. And then I bought these beads, which are large beads, and I would go to Joann's a lot to purchase these, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure that out as I go. But I would purchase these sets of large beads, and I would make pokey tools, pens, glue stoppers, and then spoons for sequin mixes, so kind of like a beaded tool kit. And I would make them all match, and I would always buy these beads to do that. So I got those to make a black kit. And then I did also get this pack of the charms. So again, these are great for your projects, but they're also really cute to just go on a charm bracelet. And I have an idea of somebody that I want to send this to in a challenge, so I got that. And then I found these earrings, lemon earrings, and I got a couple of those. So these little lemons with the rhinestones. And then I also got these little lemons with the beaded leaf on them. And I'm not actually going to wear these as earrings. I'm going to take them apart and use the different lemons as charms on my projects. And then the last thing I got was 1 pack of the paperclip kit for my button press. I've actually never made the paper clips out of my button press, so I thought I'd try it, and if I liked it I could find somewhere else to order them. But I thought these would be really cute to make on different projects. You could make them to match kind of like the journal or whatever you're making. So it comes with enough to make 5 of the paper clips. So again, I'm gonna have fun playing with that. And that is my haul. Again, I'm thinking it's my last haul. I'm gonna try really hard to stay away from Joann's, especially because I want to hit the Hobby Lobby clearance sales for paper crafting. So I think I'm done at Joann's. I'm pretty happy with the deals that I found. I am, however, very sad that Joann's is going away because it was my go-to place for a lot of things, like my solid color cardstock and my larger beads. Again, Hobby Lobby and Michael's selection of these large beads is a lot. It's a lot smaller than Joann's was. So I am going to really miss Joann's every time I leave. It's kind of just a little somber, but there's only a few days left. So I would suggest, if you're still interested in seeing what they have, to head out, because I was pleasantly surprised to find all of these things. So that is my haul. Thanks for watching and stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.